The positioning of each of these lights is what is essential. Your key light, for example, is positioned the way this one is positioned. A little to the left at a 45-degree angle. That is, it is not positioned just facing straight on your subject. It is a little above your subject's eye line, tilting downwards towards your subject. Now, because the light is positioned to this side of your subject, what happens is, like I said, this place becomes, one side is brighter than the other side. So you see that on this side of his face, it's kind of dark. That creates depth in the image. It creates drama. It adds character to the image. But some of the times you don't want it to be as dark as it is now, because when you take it into the color grading software, the software is just going to recognize this place as black, right? So in order for the software to still be able to recognize that there's this skin tone here and all of that, you need to give it a little bit of light. That's where the fill light comes in. So what you use the fill light for is just like I said, you can use another light positioned at this angle. You can use another light, but the light you use as a fill light, the intensity must be very, very minimal compared to your key light. The brightest light on your set should always be your key light. So let's say I don't want to use a light, I want to use a reflector, right? No, I can use this. Now this has a reflector in it. So what I do is, if you're looking at this side of his face, by the time I push the reflector in his direction, you see light will appear. You see? It's minimal, but it's good enough to give the software information that there is light here for it to recognize when I'm grading. What I'm doing is I'm using this light. I'm using this light to add feel to this place. So fill light is not a must. It's not a must that your fill light must be another light. You can harness or direct your key light to bounce on your subject or reflect on your subject to give you your fill light. So that's what you have here.